Campus Radio.
Something special.
So, do you play a lot of? You said you play a lot of the younger music as well when required, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of. I slip in every 5 tracks.
Every 5 tracks,
yes.
more
or less.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Indian music scene in terms of what they call independent music? The Indian musicians
who are now doing,
who are doing English music, or even contemporary music.
Yeah,
do you think that's a rage that will pick up eventually? Do you play some of their songs? Do you know?
I am now beginning to collect music by Indian artists to include them in my shows, so that I can say like this, because we are good.
Right.
There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
We've got some amazing talent in India. We always had, in fact, Cookie and all were Bangalore big legends in their time. We have there. I mean, bands which I've heard Swaratma, which is a Bangalore band.
Right. That's
they play Hindi music, but amazing stuff, and the lyrics are absolutely fabulous.
Great.
And you have Synapse. We have a band in Hyderabad called Native Tongue.
Oh, okay.
There are a lot of good bands, and I go back to Farhan Akhtar and his film Rock On has really opened
the doors to
everyone. It's widened. It's suddenly opened up the rock genre, so to speak, in a very broad sense. So that's good.
Super. And what do you think of generally Indian DJs? Is that an art that is growing as well? Like you see DJs abroad, you see DJs here. I mean, why is there? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I see a big difference in the kind of encouragement, B, reception that DJs get here. Is it because of some kind of expertise or skill that is lacking?
If we take that question in a more localized sense, for example, what really motivated me as a DJ was that 7 years back when I restarted. I mean, there was a gap in the middle in Hyderabad because there were prohibition and stuff like that.
Right.
So when I restarted performing, I realized that whenever a club or an outlet has a night, Saturday night or a Wednesday night or a party or something, they invariably called a DJ from another city.
Right.
So if that is the attitude towards there's a guy who plays in your club all through the week, he's good enough to make you money during the week.
Correct.
Why don't you leave it to him to do it on a Saturday night too?
Absolutely.
So you get guys from outside who come in, and for me, my I wouldn't want to call it ambition, but my intention was to be a Hyderabadi who got out of Hyderabad and went into other cities. So to some degree, I have achieved that. I play at Hard Rock Bombay regularly. I've played at Hard Rock Bangalore here, and now Opus. I hope I come back again for when the cricket season is over.
Yes, please. Only when the cricket season is over, and I won't miss that one.
But so if locally you have this thing, then soon Hussain or Ivan or someone seems to sound redundant. Let's get some guy from outside. Get a TS2 in or something. I know it is the Gora hangover or
some kind of colonial nonsense. Possibly.
So
you really think that the DJ? I mean, there are a whole lot of DJs now, especially in a city like Bangalore.
And
huge.
Technology also is
is allowing you to do that.
Things, so the talent is
increasing, and that's a good thing, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Super. There's a very large experimental sort of thing happening with music in general. Has been happening for the past maybe 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
And has suddenly taken effect where musicians jam with DJs. Where DJs use visual art. So it's a very, very cross-medium kind of entertainment / performance that is going on here. Any thoughts on that as to
more bang for the buck kind of?
Is that the general?
See,
I mean, would you do that? And if so,
being a rocker, I don't know how much potential there is in it for me, because LSD, I don't know whether it's still around. so you know what I mean? I'm sure it is, but anyway, what I mean. So that kind of thing in my genre, my chosen genre of music, I don't know, but the guys who play house and club and trance and I think that's cool. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's as I mean, music has got so many facets that you can't really put it in a box and say
this is only how it should be.
I've always wanted to. I would love to be a percussionist along with a guy who's playing house or club or something. Right. So I'm all for it.
All for it.
You're all for it.
Super. And do you actually play any instruments?
I play the flute a bit.
Okay.
I play ghatam, which is the pot, and I used to do a bit of guitar and things.
Oh, super. You were in like college band type situation?
Not college band type. I was more. I'm a writer, so I used to write songs and play. Very Dylan kind of, hoping I would be like Dylan, but I lost all my hair, I lost my last things.
I tell you, just when you think you're on the right track, you lose it. As a DJ now, you have to have access to a lot of music. Right?
Absolutely.
The latest music, the music that people request that you might not have.
Mm-hmm.
What is your view on piracy? On there's been this recently. I think it was in the paper. There are 4 guys who finally got convicted for allowing people to access their databases of music and stuff like that online and not giving royalty and things like that. So what do you think? Is that a valid argument, first of all, to say that you cannot download music when it's not easily available? You make it available, I'm sure people will buy it.
Yeah.
But what am I putting you on the spot here?
No spot. Actually, I left my eye patch in my pouch.
Well said, Captain. Where's your hook hand?
So that kind of answers the question.
Okay, fair enough.
But
I mean, do you think?
I don't think.
I'll tell you where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I think there's a huge load of hype about nothing. I mean, it happens.
I absolutely agree.
It happens. It's true. If you want your music to sell, you make it available at an affordable cost.
I buy a lot of music.
Right,
I buy a lot of music,
absolutely.
but you can't help it because there's so much of stuff which is not available in the Indian market.
Absolutely.
People are traveling across the globe and they come back and they want to hear stuff which they might have heard out there. And
absolutely.
if
and
you
don't
can't
find it.
And if you can import menus and make different kinds of omelets and burgers and things, I mean, why can't you? Yeah, I'm simple as that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So if you don't make it available to the public, then the public will find ways and means to get it.
They'll get it anyway. So
you might as well
I really don't have any comment on that at all because I think music is a universal gift and it's something that nobody should. Nobody has the right to, like, I'll give you an example. There was, I played a song once I was playing the Taj Krishna in Hyderabad. I played a track by Neil Young called Heart of Gold.
Okay, right.
So there's this American guy sitting there who, Americans are pretty loud and pretty big and pretty generous. So this guy brings a small little wad of notes along and says, man, this is for you. I said, like, why? He says, because you played a song I haven't heard for years and I didn't expect to hear it in India. I said, man, listen, like, we have access.
Yeah, chill out.
And I don't accept tips because it's like an insult to the artist.
Right.
I mean, absolutely. I'm sure Neil Young's song is worth more than $500.
Totally.
So, piracy, what about it?
Yeah. On that note, Mr. Blackjack Jigs, super to have you on the show. Thank you very much.
Nice
and thank you very much for being at Opus as well.
Nice talking to you.
We shall have you back. Any words of advice to aspiring DJs, last words of wisdom, people who want to do something?
I have just one thing which I believe in, and I tell people this all the time is believe in what you dream for, because it's out there waiting to happen for you.
Right.
You just need to believe, and it happens. Everything in my life has happened as I've dreamt it, and it keeps happening. So keep dreaming and keep believing. That's the bottom line.
Super. Words of wisdom from the pirate himself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Blackjack, and thank you guys for being with us. I shall see you next Sunday on Something Special. This show will repeat again on the coming Wednesday, again between 2 and 5. So stay tuned. And Jack Jig on Facebook. He'll be your friend for sure. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
DJ Blackjack in an interview with Vivek on myopusradio.com.
My Opus Radio.